Hello, my name is Arlene Sanchez, and I'm going to tell you about the do's and don'ts of naming conventions and what to know about file architecture. First thing is you want to use obvious names, especially from your game design document and any other related documents. You also want to use camel case because it makes the object names easier to read. If you can, try to avoid using numbers unless the objects are part of a sequence. And if you do, start with 0 so that you don't have unnumbered assets floating around their numbered counterparts. Also, don't label things as almost done or version 2 or work in progress or final version because you just want to make it easier on yourself and Unity and your teammates. When you sync this stuff up to a version control server, Unity will have to pick up the data from new places and you'll have to tell it where to look. Don't abbreviate, and also for specifiers, there are two practices when it comes to specifiers. If you put the specifier on the right, it makes grouping easier, but finding the object a little tougher. So for example, here I have a folder colors, and I've named it blue color, red color, yellow color. The specifier is on the left here, which makes it easier for me to find what I want, because I've already grouped them into a colors folder, so there's no need to put the specifier on the right side because it's on the left. The project view and hierarchy are where file architecture really shines. The project view is where all the assets available for use are, and the hierarchy view, right there, shows what assets are being used in the scene. So here I've got, in the scene, I've got a sphere, a square, and a cylinder, and now I'm going to show you what happens when you create a hierarchy of objects. With what we've got so far, we've got a directional light, a cube, sphere, main camera, and cylinder. If we drag the cube into the cylinder, the cube is now a child of the cylinder, and the cylinder is the parent. This creates a child-parent relationship. So anything that happens to the cylinder will also happen to the cube. For example, if we move it to the left, they both move. Or if we try to rotate them, they both rotate at the same time. One thing to notice is that the cube will rotate around the cylinder. The cylinder becomes the axis of rotation. The sphere is on its own, so nothing we do really phases it because it's not a parent or a child. If we put the sphere in as a child of the cylinder, then if we click on the cylinder, anything we do to the cylinder again affects everybody that is a child of the cylinder. This also applies with lights. Here I have a directional light, and right now it's on its own. It's not being affected by anything. But if we make it a child of the cylinder, then again, whatever we do to the cylinder happens to all the children, including the light. See how the light followed all the other objects on the scene. But anything that is a child can still be scaled or rotated or transformed on its own without affecting the parent. It's only when you do something to the parent that it affects all of the children, but the children on their own can be moved or scaled or rotated without any problem. So that's what I have. Thank you for watching.